Greetings, friends. This is We Own This Town Music, the podcast for showcasing new and notable tracks from Nashville and surrounding areas. I'm your host, Michael Eads, and this is volume 296. Last week, we released our biggest episode to date. Nearly 3 hours of talking to Negro Justice and Aaron Dethridge about the brand new album, Chosen Family. I had an absolute blast and feel like we covered so much, but still didn't even cover all of the nooks and crannies. It's a massive episode, but I highly suggest you go give it a listen if you have not already. Huge thanks to my guests for coming in and spending so much time with me to talk about the record. It is a best of for the year, if ever there was one. On this episode, we're going to go back to fundamentals and play you a wide range of genres and styles, all from the Nashville area. I'm biased, but I'm confident you will enjoy it, particularly if you're a fan of variety. We've got plenty of familiar names like Ron Obasi, Palm Ghosts, and Vastness coming up, but lots of new artists on the show too, like Benedict, Real Humans, The North Pacific, and more. Oh, and there's a track from familiar name Eve Maret and unfamiliar name David Onri Anderson coming as well. Before we dive into that, let me provide you with the usual reminder that this show is part of the We Own This Town network, a collection of podcasts featuring entertainment and documentary content. If you're not already, go follow at We Own This Town on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook to get updates about every show across the network. I'd also like to gently lobby that if you don't mind taking a moment to subscribe to this show, We Own This Town Music, it would be much appreciated. I would love to see our numbers keep growing per episode, and that can only happen if you subscribe and or tell a friend to subscribe. I know it's standard for a podcast to ask you to rate and subscribe, but I'm asking you to subscribe and spread the word. It will do us a lot of good. Speaking of spreading the word, if you aren't listening to the brand new show, The Horror Fried Podcast on the We Own This Town network, you are missing out. You're also missing out if you aren't listening to Mom Cult and Liquid Gold and The Hills Are Alive and Filmography Club and, frankly, everything we've got. Look up We Own This Town in your favorite podcast app and you will find everything we publish. You can also hit up weownthistown.net, hit shows in the old navigation, and you'll see a list of everything. But just search for it, subscribe wildly, you'll be better off for it. Okay, let's get into some music. I've got 16 tracks queued up, so it's going to be a hefty episode with minimal talking, the best blend. This is brand new music from Girlhouse, Ron Obasi, and Negro Justice.
To get so bad, I started praying. I don't believe in God or anything like that. I guess I needed something to get out of my head again. Get me out of my
know what type of season we in. More to do. Whole lot more to do. Mookie, yeah. The road feel lonely at times. Slowly I climb before Devon left. Bro told me it's mine, so it's spite that opening line. Cause if heavy is the head, the crime more than design. Nowadays I feel like Kobe in his prime. Hate me cause I'm passionate, but they in love with the grind. Just hoping you just fade away. You know I'm cool with the drive. I pivot to a new plateau. Lift the niggas through the music, keep my arms strong like Satchmo. On the line way before profiles, easy to memorize. Those lines when it's real before they roll down. Always on the go now, my baby growing up. The only thing I wanna slow down. Hustle from a couch for like 5 years. But daddy got him a home now. It's no time to coast now. I see plenty on horizons going stupid since AB held me double prices. Since Kel searched the web to find me. Lot of die to fall away in silence. Don't even know me and they speaking about it. Got more reach than Verizon. Love to see my people clapping loud for me. Granny see me on native vibes. Said quit smoking trees, but she proud of me. Love you, Granny. Hell froze over and I slid across that bitch on fire. I've been on a mission, no Michelin, never getting tired of looking to my eyes, see my true desire. You see my future plus everything inside it. Many words and most times I can't describe it. And arthritis in my art and writing arthritis. I'm pinning through the pain of the gaze. I gotta make it timeless. BC to 3D cement the live. It's high as on record, pouring like fire hydrants. In the middle of the summer where you used to see us running, making kingdoms out of nothing. Boys and bricks, Andre drumming. When Quantity Cash started buzzing, just running around claiming everybody cousins. I was taking notes, I wasn't bluffing. Phyllis dancing, kept it right there in my stomach. Put it in a place they couldn't touch it. MC with a hammer came through drumming. They can take over the world, the function. Wanna build a block, not hug it. Wanna drop the rope, not cut it. Fight for my life, here I'm rolling with the punches. I know my day is coming. Well, I won't need an introduction. But you can always spot where the sun is. VILLELIKEMOOKIE, all bets on me. No matter how long it take, I'm blessed on me. 18 years, barely crossing the city lines to help giving my city shine. Take that like Diddy, yeah, give me mine. VILLELIKEMOOKIE, all bets on me. More to do. Whole lot more to do.
Beat go, when my mind move at breakneck speed. I break neck to protect my seed without prejudice. Combat specialist, gold necklace. I cook a hater trying to save they bacon making breakfast. Folks trying to play my block like it's Tetris. Gon' come to find it's naughty by nature, that shit treacherous. Got me feeling like Tony Stark in the desert shit. Am I gon' suffer my situation or better it? Are they gon' hate on my pigmentation or treasure it? Cause they don't give a fuck about niggas like some Confederates. I got much better shit to do with my time, like this, that, and etc. and improving my rhymes. I don't think they want my foot in their spine, but the sound of my foes' pain go good with the wine. They can't pay me for the show, I might do it in kind, long as I don't see no hating niggas like you in my line. Alright, buddy, okay. Take your corny ass and go play. Go now. Cause you know a nigga don't play. And you ain't seeing a nigga no way. Nah. This beat working like a long day. Talk about it. And I've been working all these long days. Talk about it. This my song, what they all say. Justice album, crack front to back, no throwaways. No throwaways. I started rolling it up with hemp leaves. Only winning in my vision. You see what a simp sees. Man, please. I'm just trying to smoke in peace. I be zooted off the gases, it's just a figure of speech. Pen be moving the fastest, the words is within my reach. I just seek them out and I grasp them and then I put them to beats. Voice be getting raspy, I need to take me a drink. A young OG like Kenobi could give a fuck what you think. I toot my own horn like I'm Coltrane on a soul plane. I don't want no part of it, nigga, I want the whole thing. Look at a hater like, yo, that's your whole thing? Just hoping that you next to a nigga blowing like propane? Play a pros game, but you ain't got no game? I said I don't want part of it, nigga, I want the whole thing. It's only room for one nigga on this throne, man. That's it, no punchline. Go on, man. Alright, buddy, okay. Take your corny ass and go play. Go on now. Cause you know a nigga don't play. And you ain't seeing a nigga no way. Nah. This beat working like a long day. Talk about it. And I've been working all these long days. Talk about it. This my song, what they all say. Justice album, crack front to back, no throwaways.
All right, that was an incredible way to start the show. Top of that set was Girlhouse with the brand new single, Paul Blart Mall Cop. I kid you not, that is the name of the song, Paul Blart Mall Cop. What a send up to name your song after that. That is the first single off the forthcoming third EP from Girlhouse. If you haven't heard the first two EPs from Girlhouse, you are missing out. We played some tracks from them on previous episodes, and they're fantastic. This is a band to be aware of and keep following. Good things are coming their way. I am positive. After that, we heard Ron Obasi with VILLELIKEMOOKIE. That is a brand new single and just part of a absolutely massive onslaught of brand new music from Ron Obasi that just keeps coming. This is the third sort of set of music from him in as many weeks. It's fantastic. There was kind of a drought of Ron Obasi there. I think he was probably working on a ton of music, and now we're getting the results from that, and it's fantastic. Really love that track, and I said it on previous episodes. Every offering from Obasi is fantastic, and this definitely fits that bill. Absolutely love it. Can't wait to hear more. And after that, we heard No Throwaways from Negro Justice featuring Amber Woodhouse off of the aforementioned album Chosen Family. That's one of my favorites. I think it's such a fantastic way to start the album off, kind of a boastful way of saying, hey, this record has no throwaway tracks. And that's a really hard promise to make good on your album, but damn, they did it. There are no throwaways. Every track on Chosen Family is fantastic, and I think you will agree if you just go give it a listen. That is linked in the episode description. Please go listen to the whole album, top to bottom. Then go listen to our previous episode interviewing Negro Justice and Aaron Dethridge about the production and the lyrics and the inspiration. You will like that too. All right, I'm going to throw us into another set here. This is Vastness, Real Humans, Palm Ghosts, and Kenneth Fleischman, and I'm trying to give you a heart attack with this set, so strap in. Here we go.
I've told rumors on some, and I'll admit that I knew better. See, even I was loved once, and I'll protect that love through whatever comes. Here goes another failed experiment. Here goes another failed experiment. I'm still standing, wings to crushes. I'm still standing, wings to crushes. Here goes another failed experiment. I'm always lying through my teeth. 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 I've spread rumors on some. I've spread rumors on some. I've told rumors on some. I've spread rumors on some. Here goes another failed experiment. Here goes another failed experiment. Here goes another failed experiment. Here goes another failed
That was my attempt at giving you an absolute heart attack, and I hope it worked because that was a fantastic set of songs. Top of that set, we heard Vastness with the song Break off of a new EP called Double Time. Maybe you picked up that the drums are in double time there. The entire EP is like that. He does it wonderfully, magically. It's a fantastic listen. I'm such a fan. I'm kind of like a stan of Vastness in general, but man, this album really shows some diversity and stretching out in a way that I super appreciate. After that was Real Humans with the track Bricks off of a newish single released back in December. Bricks and Super Ego, kind of a double single. Really like this song. Bricks really paired well with that Vastness track. I'm curious to hear what this band's gonna pump out. They're very new. I'm following them on Instagram. I'm following them on Bandcamp. There's things in the works, and I'm excited by what I've heard so far. Don't know a ton more than that, but looking forward to the future. After that, we heard Palm Ghosts with the track Love Is Alright off of the new EP Dead Stars. I'm a huge fan of Palm Ghosts, play Palm Ghosts on the show all the time. Can't recommend Palm Ghosts enough. And, this new EP shows them stretching a little bit, moving into some new territory. It's still also familiar and comfortable in that way, but I like to see when a band kind of does something new. And that track Love Is Alright is a nice example of them moving the dial just a little bit, moving the needle, or the map, the cartography, compass. I don't know. I'm just throwing out nouns now, but I'm liking what I'm hearing. And we close with Kenneth Fleischman and the track Ram On. I've been following Kenneth Fleischman on Bandcamp for a while. I don't really know a lot about Kenneth Fleischman. I'd venture to say I know almost nothing, but the experimentation coming from Kenneth Fleischman is just absolutely fascinating. This track was quickly followed by a cover of Temporary Secretary that is in the same vein as this song, just super weird in the most refreshing way. I may play that on a future episode of Cover Songs, but man, Kenneth Fleischman, stay tuned in. Linked in the episode description, go follow Kenneth Fleischman. You will find something new and delightful every time something new is released. Okay, after that frantic vibe from that last track, let's slow it down a little bit. This is new music from Terry Presume, Benedict, and Gemini with Johnny Buckets.
You like fuck niggas, I can't fuck with you, we cannot fuck no more. All the times I held you down, that shit was not enough. Now you wanna link up, I'm up, no uppity. That little bitch, she just want luxury. I can't focus on you, got my hand on baggy for her. Terry, you so different, ducking drama. You send me, I've been vibing on my lonely, spitting lava. I think that she's addicted, eat this dick up with saliva. I can't be out here sipping over women, that's a promise. Hate me cause I'm honest, shorty fast as Sonic. She gon' sense the waves whenever people play my song. It's actually kinda catchy, don't you catch no feelings from it. Cause you gon' feel away, probably say that I changed up. But she just want designer and designing, yeah she jaded. She knows where to find me, I'm a goner, I be faded. Demons move from around me, all these baddies make a playlist. I can be your daddy, but just know we ain't related. On my Chief Keef, I don't like you. I've been repeat, I don't like you. I've been on my Chief Keef, I don't like you. I've been on my Chief Keef. I need a bodyguard, cause these niggas and bitches be hating. You could've had it all, but the money make you impatient. I really pray to God that one day you still gon' make it. Came in a bit like a Molotov, I blew up and you can't take it. I hopped out the Matrix, my aura, that's my fragrance. Used to be your favorite, but now we just don't say shit. Either way, you're basic, them basic conversations. Everything is Gucci, Louis, and Prada, see. She just want designer and designing, yeah, she jaded. She knows where to find me, I'm a goner, I be faded. Demons move from around me, all these baddies make a playlist. I can be your daddy, but just know we ain't related. On my Chief Keef, I don't like you. I've been repeat, I don't like you. I've been on my Chief Keef, I don't like you.
Take a photo in your mind. It'll last longer tonight. Something happens every time I reach out to nothing. What's the sense in all these things? I just wanna fly away. Only love me for a day, and you're still on my mind. Like a bird without its wings, I just needed you to go insane, and I won't give in. It's wasteland season, and I won't give in. It's wasteland season again. Changing the locks to my house. Now thoughts of you just freak me out. Tossing frames into the flames. The grass looks greener. And I thought this was something, but it looks like I'm running far away, like yesterday. And I won't give in. It's wasteland season, and I won't give in. It's wasteland season again. How did I get here again? Like a bird without its wings, I just get stuck here.
Oh, hey, it's 24/7 shit. It's Gemini and Buckets. Hey, nice guys finish last. Well, I'ma be the best that you never had. Okay, you playing with these fuckboys, please stop playing with these fuckboys. If I was them, I knew I'd been struck. My luck like what the fuck, boy? No, you tired of rearranging, maintaining all of these fuckboys, and I'm trying to be your nigga, give you something you can. Okay, I'm tired of hearing names, you should've never chosen him, and you tired of playing games, trying to make these boys submit. Hey lover, this right here is way more than a crush. I wanna have everybody saying this could be us, but you play me like dominoes. I'm trying to see how far this goes. You set me up to knock me down, it's all for fun and not for show. No connect, but with you I really feel a connection. I'm the piece that you need to know, we not playing Tetris. I'm seeing X's, damn, you seeing X's. No tic-tac-toe, but baby, why go back to something reckless? Told me why was you return somewhere that you know love don't live anymore. Had some faith, give me a reason, and I love you some more. Okay, well I fix what I ain't broken. See your boy that left you, and next ain't nice guys finished last, and that's why I ain't been chosen. Positions open, tell me how come I ain't hit the promotion? Promise me you won't be mad when I leave you. Okay, well I fix what I ain't broken. See your boy that left you, and next ain't nice guys finished last, and that's why I ain't been chosen. Positions open, tell me how come I ain't hit the promotion? Now promise me you won't be mad when I leave you.
So baby, why you messing with a guy like him? Cause you know he don't care about you. If he lose you, he gon' lose you to the best. That's crazy. Say you don't wanna
fuck with me, saying I can't give you therapy, cause I'm not the guy that I used to be. He's toxic, he play games, he don't love you, what a shame. I don't understand why you stick with pain, cause I'm the guy you say is really lame. Cause I'm nice and I wanna love you, I don't wanna fight, I just wanna hug you. Baby, come here, cause I will not dub you. Can't you see that I'm really here for you, yeah? Oh, yeah. But baby, let me be your man, cause nice guys always finish last. Let's give it a beat,
Okay, well fix what I ain't
broken.
Your boy that left you hopeless. The next ain't nice guys finish last, and that's why
I ain't been chosen.
Positions open, tell me how come I ain't
this promotion.
Now promise me you won't be mad when I leave you.
Sad and heartbroken.
Okay, well fix what I ain't
broken.
Your boy that left you
hopeless.
The next ain't nice guys finish last, and that's why
I ain't been chosen.
Positions open, tell me how come I ain't
this promotion.
Now promise me you won't be mad when I leave you.
Sad and heartbroken.
Nice guys finish last. They always saying nice guys finish last.
They finish
last. They always saying nice guys finish last. Well, I'ma be the best, say you never had.
They finish last.
Nice guys finish last.
They finish
You know
last.
they saying nice guys finish last. You know they always saying buckets, hey, 24/7 shit.
All right, top of that set, you heard brand new music from Terry Presume. That was the track Don't Like You. We've played Terry Presume on the show several times in the past, and it's always an absolute delight. And honestly, you never know what you're going to get from Terry Presume, and that's what I like so much about the work that they are creating. No clue what's going to happen next with them. Don't know if there's an EP or an album or just more singles on the horizon, but I guarantee we don't know what it's going to sound like, and I look forward to every second of it. After that, we heard Benedict with the track Wasteland Season. Really surprising track there. I know nothing about Benedict. I just randomly stumbled across this because there's a bookstore here in Wedgwood, Houston called The Green Ray that I really like. If you aren't following at The Green Ray Books on Instagram, I highly suggest you do so. They post playlists from various artists of music that inspires them and moves them and, you know, music that they like. They recently posted a playlist from Benedict featuring a bunch of music that inspires Benedict. So that's how I stumbled across them. I don't really know much about them, but that track was very surprising. The way that it kind of swells there at the end, didn't see that coming. Definitely going to be diving into the Benedict back catalog and very much so looking forward to future releases as well. And we closed with the track Nice Guys from Gemini and Johnny Buckets. This one came through the We Own This Town inbox, the old DM on Instagram, which I highly suggest you do. If you have music that you want to hear on this show, just shoot us a link to it and we'll check it out. And it may end up here on the show. I've got a lot of investigating and learning to do on both of these artists. I don't know a ton about them, but I really like that track. Very well produced, very well executed. Great to hear stuff like that coming out of Nashville, and I will keep playing more from both of them as I learn about it. So thank you so much for sending that across. All right, let's hit another set of music here. This is Spirit Week, Soul Tour, and Crumb Snatchers.
just mystery. Your paper friends seem like they're givers. Their sharpened smiles are meant to bleed. It was the right time. You chose the former than the latter. Such a wrong crime, but in the end it doesn't even matter. And it never really mattered. Doesn't even matter. And in the end it never even really mattered. Well, will you ever feel the sorrow of barren land or refugees? But you would rather dam the river, so blind to death refuse to see. It was the right time. You chose the former than the latter. Such a wrong crime. And when I look into your eyes, I see you're yearning to be free. You're searching for those blue skies and a place beside the sea. Matter. And it never really matters. Doesn't even matter. And in the end, you know it's really don't matter.
It's whatever, tough as leather. Everybody knows that we're together. Keep your head up, it won't be long till you find another wall to ride on. Keep your honey close beside you. Keep your honey close beside you. We don't always know when to hold back. We do this every night and we can't keep the sun from going down. Wishing I could stay outside. We do this every night. I can't keep the sun from going. close. Remember what I told her. Never, never Take your time. Should've never let you out of my mind. Keep your honey close beside you. Keep your honey close beside you. Don't always know when to hold back. We do this every night, yeah. Can't keep the sun from going down. Wishing I could stay out of sight. We do this every night. I can't keep the sun from going.
Top of that set, you heard No Bones from Spirit Week off of the release Old Hat. We played Spirit Week on the show a couple of times in the past and really enjoyed the songs, but now that the full release is out, I thought I'd throw an album track on there and see what you thought of it. I love it. You got to go back and listen to those lyrics. Absolutely delightful. Really great band. I think maybe flying under people's radar here, but Spirit Week is one to keep an ear out for. Please do so. Links in the episode description if you want to keep up. We want to hear more. Go click those. After that, we heard Soul Tour with the track Doesn't Even Matter. I believe we have played Soul Tour on the show before, and this new track is the first single from an upcoming album, which the band will be celebrating at the East Room on Saturday, April 23rd. So if you go check out Soul Tour Music over on Instagram, you can get linked into buying tickets for that. I enjoyed that track very much. Interested to hear what this album is going to sound like. And after that, we heard Crumb Snatchers with the track Keep Your Honey. That is actually the fourth single from a forthcoming album, but there's a lot of time in between singles released by Crumb Snatchers. Pretty fascinating. If you look at their Bandcamp or you look at their Spotify and see the latest songs that have been released, it's been a pretty steady stream of singles coming out, but with a bit of a gap in between each release. I think maybe the band's just working on things. Really appreciate that. We played Crumb Snatchers on a previous episode, and this is another one of those bands where you just don't know what you're going to get from them, and it's a great thing. It's another delightful experience to listen to new Crumb Snatchers because it could be all kinds of different genres, and I have a feeling that the album may do the same thing. It may be all over the place. Maybe it'll all sound like Keep Your Honey, but I don't think so. All right, let's close out the show. This is our last set. This is Eve Maret with David Onri Anderson, followed by Wolven, followed by the North Pacific. Hypnotic. All right, we started that set off with Eve Maret and David Onri Anderson and their track Labyrinth off of a forthcoming release called Eve and David 1. I'm a huge fan of Eve Maret. We've played Eve Maret on the show a number of times. We have not played David Onri Anderson, to my knowledge or recollection. We're 296 episodes in, so it's entirely possible that I'm just forgetting. But these two collaborating together is a really special thing. I'm really excited to hear the entire release. I'm a huge fan of supporting Eve Maret and suggest you do as well. So click through in the episode description, pre-order this release, and make sure you get it into your lives. That track was hypnotic. Absolutely hypnotic. No other word for it. Just transfixed me right into place. Absolutely loved it. Can't wait to hear more. After that, we heard Wolven with the track Sunlight Yellow Overdrive. I'm on a quest this year to prove that Nashville has quality shoegaze, and Wolven is definitely helping me in that case. Is it pure shoegaze? No. Does it have elements of shoegaze? Yes. Does that make it fit into what I'm trying to sell the world on? Absolutely. I'm loving what I'm hearing from Wolven so far, and looking forward to a larger release if one comes down the pipe. If not, I'll just take singles here and there. Also wonderful. And we close that set with the North Pacific and the track Lost Forever off of their new album 3. Now, if you haven't heard the North Pacific, that's okay. Me neither. They're brand new to me. But what I have learned is that they are an experimental improv group out of Franklin. And man, that is a great track, and the whole album is this very massive, dense undertaking of instrumental tracks that kind of waver in between ambient tracks and rock tracks and just a blend of all sorts of different styles and genres. It's really quite refreshing, and I'm sure I'll be listening to more of it as we progress through the year and hopefully find another track to add to one of our future playlists. Click through in the episode description to hear that whole thing now. But you know what? That's our show. Wrapping it up. Thank you so much for listening as always. If you want to submit some music, hit us up at We Own This Town on Instagram or Twitter. Just send a DM. Say, hey, I've got some new stuff up on Bandcamp. I've got this thing on Spotify. Shoot it over. We'll give it a listen. If you prefer email, michael@weownthistown.net. That'll come straight to me. I'll also give it a listen. If you aren't subscribed to this show, We Own This Town Music, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. There's got to be a subscribe button close to wherever you are listening to this. Please tap it. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much. Now please go tell a friend to do the same. I would highly appreciate it. Many thanks to Upright T-Rex Music for the music that's playing underneath me right now. Find them at uprighttrexmusic.com. Take care of yourselves. I will talk at you soon. Bye.